Mute.
Hello everybody, just testing. Just making sure we're all broadcasting live on all the different platforms. Bev, if you want to press the button.
Saying waiting to go live.
It's appropriately Japanese theme music, by the way. Did you see what I did there? Alright, I think we're good. I think we're live everywhere.
Hello everybody, hello. I just spent the past minute trying to work out how to unmute myself, so I'm still getting used to Discord. Sorry about that. Welcome to another LondonFurs online special. It is the 21st of November. Is this like the seventh meet we've done now this year? Online meet. If it's your first time here, I've posted up a schedule in the chat, which basically outlines what we do for the day. We'll have a quick staff catch up, and then at 12:30, around 12:30, we will get our guest today, who is Satomi, and his interpreter Bandy from a Japanese meeting of Furs. So we're super excited to have a chat with them. And then from about 1 o'clock, games rooms will open, as well as the voice channels will open up, so we can all sort of catch up with each other. And then at 3 o'clock we have a Minecraft meetup and photo. There is a Minecraft channel here, so if you've not joined the Minecraft server and want to, there'll be information on how to do that there. And by about 4 o'clock we wrap it up. I'm Annie, the chairman of LondonFurs. Yeah, I've been doing too much the past 3 weeks, really. It's been a bit of a calmer time. I slowed down the work I was doing for Hermes parcel deliveries, because it was not great fun. But yeah, since the last 3 weeks, we have been doing a little bit of work behind the scenes. LondonFurs has been finding appropriate background music for the streams, as well as he has set up a broadcast link. So we're now, it's super easy to listen to us. You don't need to be part of the Discord. You can just go to londonfurs.org.uk/live. Yeah, it's very, very easy. And then we have also had a D&D channel added to the Discord, so people have been using that in the week and stuff and hanging out there, which has been quite cool. And we've noticed the voice channels and stuff in the Discord have been used throughout the week, which of course is totally fine, and that's what we've put the Discord here for, is for everyone to use it to socialise, etc. In terms of updates from LondonFurs side and starting physical meets again, obviously we're just following the advice of the government and seeing what's going on with various news about vaccines and stuff, which is super positive. We hope that works out okay. I mean, we're still looking at the first physical meet coming back around sort of early 2021, hopefully. Obviously we're not going to rush back into it, as we've said many a times, but yeah, we'll keep you all updated via these means, and of course we'll keep running the online means. In terms of what was the final update? Christmas. The next online meet, we're going to be looking to do another late meet, kind of like we did for Halloween. We had the awesome Kage on. We had a nice catch up with him. We will be looking for another guest for that, and we will make the announcements and stuff in the next coming weeks. But yeah, we'll get a nice Christmas online meet going. We've got some of the staff here with us today. I don't think everyone's here today, but we've got a good little turnout. So come and say hello, guys, if you're here.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi.
Bav, first on my list. What's been going on, birdie? Hello?
Music stopped.
Oh man, that threw me completely. The music was distracting anyway. You know, I was trying to like sound all like professional, but it's just throwing me completely.
All part of the plan.
I should have just taken my headphone out.
I was just talking whilst I was muted. That's clever. It's been a busy few weeks after Halloween, but Christmas is coming, so I'm looking forward to Christmas now. Can you believe it? Christmas is like around the corner now, but yeah, busy week. Yeah, nothing much going on other than staying indoors. Oh, actually, no, I've actually been spending more time running. I've been running three times a week. Yeah, nice. 3 times a week, working my way up to 10k. So
awesome. Are you using that Couch to 10k app or whatever it is?
I'm using an app called Zen Labs 10k. This is not affiliated. I'm not affiliated or anything. not a promotion. Not a promotion message there. But yeah, it's a great app just to it's
and where
free
can
app.
we download this app?
Yeah, on the App Store. No, it's a great app to help you get to build yourself up to running that to 10k. So you start off doing short burst runs every day or 3 times a day, whichever you feel like doing it, and then it'll build you up. And the cool thing is, obviously, during this time of lockdown, when staying indoors, it's good to keep yourself occupied and do these exercises and stuff to
100%,
keep your well-being good and everything.
100%.
Yeah. But other than that,
Blue Roo, what a do? Are you here, buddy?
Hello.
How's it going?
Yes. Pretty good. Home for the weekends this time.
Nice.
Which is good.
No dodgy connection.
Yes. Yes, unfortunately, yes. But yes, as I am home, I'll be helping out around the house, and unfortunately, I've got some. Well, me and my mum have planned to move some heavy stuff today, so I may be in and out.
No drama.
Yeah, unfortunately. But otherwise, things have been going well.
Good.
A levels have been going full force though, so.
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Latimer, what's been going on?
Hello, everything okay? Yes, I am well. I'm mostly busy with work, but I did get a chance to go out and yes, trains. I did get a chance to go out and get some more photos with trains. That did happen. I've just posted one in the chat.
Amazing.
Got that in just before lockdown, and I haven't been out since. But I'm hoping to go out again. I've been out to see trains, but I'm trying to keep away from stations and that at the moment because of the whole situation. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too long to wait now, is it? Until we sort of
Hopefully not.
Yeah, exactly. Lupus Fur, what's been going on, bud?
Work.
Work.
I mean, yeah. What else do people do apart from when? If you're employed, what else do you do? Work. Apart from that, well, I guess the big thing that I've really gotten myself into, which is not healthy in any way at all, but sitting here in front of the computer like I do all the other times of the day and drive a virtual truck around in Euro Truck Simulator.
I love that you're still playing that game.
Yep.
As well.
Well, I've got the wheels, I've got the pedals, I've got the gear stick. You know, it's just
keep on trucking.
Keep on going.
And I thought I was bad with train sim.
I was about to say, yeah, I think Latimer should get like a train simulator.
Well, there are various train simulators out there as well.
I have most of them.
Actually, Lupus, do you have like a photo of your layout? You haven't actually yet.
Oh, I keep changing because I keep switching between the different trucks.
So you change the layout of your truck.
Yeah, my in-game truck business is making about £1 million a week now, so I'm kind of got the economy side of it, so I can just buy all the trucks.
I think we're in the wrong business here.
How many gears does a truck have?
Well, some of them have 12, some of them have 6, some of them have 14.
Crikey.
Yes, some of them are 16 as well. Some of them have a 12 plus 2, which means you can go into a higher and lower gear depending on the, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's it really for me. Work, trucks. See. That's where you got me going about trains now.
Slowly converting the population.
Right. Yeah, that's it for me.
Nice. Noah, what's been going on? Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you very much. Let me show you what I've got in front of me. I've not been doing much else at the moment, but yeah, I just put a photo into the event chat of what's in front of me right now. That's got gin for my birthday today. My brother, very nice. I got
happy birthday to you.
Oh God!
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Merry Christmas.
Speech.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh my God!
Speech.
Congratulations on your wedding. What?
Oh, that was. I don't know what else I expected from you guys, but yeah.
Glorious. Brilliant. Well, happy birthday, buddy. Akami, what's been going on?
What's been going on with me? Well, we managed to squeeze a bit of studio time in with the band before lockdown came in and went, no! So, we actually got nearly 5 songs finished in that 2 or 3 days that we had, which is pretty good going.
Nice.
So that was some, it was really nice actually, having not been in studio for years. There was some nerves at the start of it, but once I got through several fuck ups, it was just like a couple of times I turned around to Wayne, the guy that was running the desk, was like, you know what, blank what I've just done, go from the start and hit it, and I just did 2 songs in single takes.
Amazing.
Which is like, yeah, boy!
Man, what a buzz.
Come on, man! We can do this. That was really great. That was really good.
Yeah.
On the domestic side, we're doing a lot of renovation on the house because it's been neglected for years for various reasons. But those reasons are gone now, so we can actually look after it properly and get shit done. So we're doing that. And it's less than 2 weeks until I do my 1-day character voice workshop thing, which is going to be a bundle of laughs, hopefully. So that'd be cool. Oh no, it's less than 2 weeks to Julie's birthday. It's just under 3 weeks until my voice workshop. You see,
I mean-
time has lost all form and meaning.
It has. It's just kind of like a never-ending stream of stuff.
Yeah, because literally yesterday I looked at the calendar and went, "Oh shit! It's less than 2 weeks until Julie's birthday."
Oh, mate.
And
At least you did it 2 weeks before and not like 2 days before.
You can't. You really cannot forget your wife's birthday, otherwise you're in deep shit for the rest of the year. You know. But yeah, no. There's a couple of presents on the way, so that should be okay. Yeah, and let's not talk about work because that's where all the bad stuff is. Slide on past that.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's been an interesting few weeks. Basically, I've got some good stuff coming up, so that's what I'm going to concentrate on. And,
you need to send me some of your dub plates. I want to hear some cheeky recordings.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really messed around with much of my voice stuff at home recently, but I do need to do a few more scripts. But one of the things I've been dicking around with just to make myself laugh is my D&D character Spring Winds is very much, at least in his appearance and aesthetics, based off Adamant's stand and deliver video.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about trying to do a vocal cover of Stand and Deliver in Spring's voice.
Yes, mate.
It's just like, it's really difficult. It's really hard, but I want to give it a good stab and see if I can get it done. Because I think if nothing else, I'll make the rest of the D&D group laugh. You know, and that's what 2020 has got to be about: making
100%.
people laugh.
100%, all about that.
Cool. I think that's me. Yeah.
Nice. Sparks, what's been going on?
A lot in work. Mainly dealing with all the requests and all that stuff. Just a long list of things and end of month requirements.
Ugh.
In general, it's just been extremely stressful. In-house politics kicking out, and I haven't been involved, so it's not to do with me. It's just people pointing fingers at each other, blaming each other over stupid things. You know, the usual.
Yeah, sounds like lockdown blues. It's that sort of just.
Well, since I work in a school, you know, it's kind of, we're still open.
Yeah.
But it's just everyone blaming each other when someone gets COVID. And you're just there like, well, how about be quiet and actually follow regulation? That would work.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's mostly just people being stupid, you know, the usual.
Yeah, well. Tam Wolf.
Hey, buddy. I'm just aware that last time you came to me in the meeting that we then had to restart 3 times as different people were like, you didn't speak to me.
Yeah, no, actually, I was really careful today. I went down the list, so if I have missed anyone, then
and now is the time. Anyone else? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, it's I am now off for a week, so it's like my first week holiday this year because stupidly I just worked through the sort of feeling of depression and panic that 2020 has just sort of settled in all of us. And then I realized I was probably going to kill myself because I had not taken a break. So I've taken the Thanksgiving week off because of my North American client are mostly all going to be away.
Nice.
So I'm going to be giving thanks to Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, the makers of The Mandalorian. So that's mostly going to be my week, I think.
Nice.
So how's your collection going? Have you done any of your
no?
your
So today actually I'm going to be following the meet. I'm going straight to a Royal Mail depot and I'm going to start driving a post van and collecting COVID test kits.
You're going to get a picture of you in your post van.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, once I've done the job for a few weeks and like they trust me, I might see if I can get some pictures in fursuit as well with the van because I think that would be pretty awesome. But
I am up for that. Just FYI.
Awesome.
Can you go to the car park and do some donuts?
Well, I think they've got like black boxes in, a bit like planes or whatever, so they monitor what you're doing. They're forever following you and stuff. But
a donut alarm will go off in HQ.
That's it. It would be like the little red flashing light, just like, oh god, we've got another donut case again.
Van's gone rogue.
Rogue van.
The Royal Mail Apache will come in.
Exactly that. Do not move. Step out of the van.
Yeah, well, that is definitely your mission, is to get a fursuit picture with your lovely post van.
Yeah, I think that's my next mission in life.
And be careful of those COVID packages that you're picking up.
Can you do a COVID test in fursuit?
Probably.
Giant plush cotton swab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. We could do like a fake advert or whatever, and just get massive props and just do the ultimate.
Yes,
perhaps get the GIF perhaps just post it in the chat.
Do you know what? One of the guitarists in the band is actually a postman and has been for years. If you want me to look out for any sort of hints and tips on what not to do in the bands, I can ask him for you.
Sure.
Let's see if it's got any hints and tips on what you can get away with.
I am a little bit nervous in that, like, the vans are all manual and I drive an automatic car, and I can drive a manual, but I've not driven.
What?
Mate, I'm just lazy. I'm lazy.
I am so disappointed in you. Oh.
I didn't intentionally buy an automatic car. It kind of came that way, and I was like, okay.
What? How do you accidentally buy the wrong kind of car?
Well, I didn't have a manual option, so it was kind of like, buy it, try it out, and I tried it out. It has got like the flappy paddle thing, so you can shift gears, but it just feels weird, so it's nicer just not to bother.
Okay. I'm with you. Mine's, it's 2 pedals, stop and go. It's like a go-kart.
Yeah, it's
perfect. I'm going to be learning in an automatic after lockdown because I'm struggling with the gears at the moment.
And Lexi, dear, I wish it was my first car. I'm far too old. This is probably like my third or fourth car. But yeah, when I bought it, there was no option for manual. Right, that's nice, everyone. This is a nice little catch up. Bab, what you were saying about running, actually, and I did say it on a couple of meets ago, but exercise is super important, and I do think that anyone that's like not feeling great or feeling just a bit lonely or down or just lack of energy or motivation, actually getting out and doing exercise, as boring as it is and as painful as it is at first, it just clears your mind and gives you a drive. And just, I mean, I've been doing HIIT sessions still and a little bit of running as well, and I do the HIIT sessions with a friend of mine. I go on YouTube and Joe Wicks's channel, 20-minute workouts. It's amazing. It's like changed my life. So yeah, just to touch on that as well. Yeah, it's been super good. Bab, you're muted, by the way, buddy. Again, if you've been talking.
No, that's fine. I was going to say that guy, that workout guy that you mentioned, he did like a 24-hour charity stream.
Yeah, he did recently. He did that for Red Nose Day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Red Nose Day.
Red Nose Day? Some form of charity.
Pudsey, isn't it?
Was it Children's Need?
Children's Need.
Pudsey in it.
Pudsey. Some bear. Charity for a bear.
What's the name of your charity? It's just Pudsey in it.
Pudsey in it.
Pudsey in it. Blood. There you go.
Pudsey.
Crikey. Yeah. Children in need.
Bears in need.
On furlough. Is that true? I hope not. So we have got an exciting guest today. Tam Wolf and I are going to be interviewing the awesome Satomi and Bandy from Japanese Meetings of Furs, which is the convention out in Japan. So if you guys are in the channel, I can see you. If you want to unmute yourself and say hello, and please introduce yourselves and tell us what your personas are and how long you've been involved with Japanese Meeting of Furs.
So hello, I'm Bandy, and I will be the interpreter for today's meeting. And right next to me is Satomi-san, the chairman of the JMOF, Japan Meeting of Furries. And let me introduce Satomi-san first. Satomi-san is 32 years old male. He's working at R&D for health and nutrition field, and he actually studied veterinarian as a major at college. So he's actually a certified veterinarian in Japan. So his persona is a female cat, and his main activity in the community is fursuiting and working as a staff for multiple furry events within Japan. And he's been working with JMOF since its establishment in 2012, the initial JMOF. And initially, he was working at management of panels and small events within the convention. And he became the chairman of JMOF since 2019, which is the last one. No, the second last one that was held.
Wow.
And
awesome.
the introduction for Satomi-san here. And I'm just an interpreter, yes.
今のはこちらが事前に用意した回答を今読み上げてくれたっていう。
Yeah, Satomi-san just came up with the script, so I just read it out loud. That was the
It was read beautifully, I have to say.
We'll have to throw some questions at you at the end.
Yeah. No, I didn't write the script for it myself, so I just had to come up with something right now.
Very good, very good. So you said the last Japanese meeting of Furs was in 2020, is that right?
最後の JMOF は2020年。
2020年で、はい、その通りです。
Yes, that is correct. The last JMOF was held in 2020 January. And so it was one of the first furry conventions that's held in the world in a year. And so far, yeah.
And so that was January. So January is the time you sort of start it every year. So I mean, you'll be looking to do. What's 2021 looking like for you?
4月の頭の方なんだよな。
でも来年のやつは。
来年のやつは6から7か。7から7、8、9、10。4日間。
So the next JMOF was initially planned for January 7th to 7th to 10th. The 4-day convention was actually planned.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with this pandemic happening around the world, we are currently kind of lost. Right?
Yeah. This is the problem. Yeah.
It has been canceled for physical convention, and we're only working out some kind of way to do some alternative plan or make another new event for these kind of trying times.
Yeah. I mean, we've had a similar thing here. Obviously, not on the scale that you've had, but that's why we sort of do the online meets now. But yeah, we hopefully things will change, and I hope you guys can start up again for 2022 because I would love to come. I'm sure Tam Wolf would as well.
Hell yeah, that sounds amazing. Yeah. We'll do a live broadcast there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was going to ask a question though, just about the origins of the Japanese meeting of furries. Like, how did it start all the way back in 2012?
最初の起源ね。JMOF はもともと前代表のクリスケが始めた、コンベンションです。まず。
So the JMOF initially started off as an event of a former chairman Kuriske established. And so, like we said in the former question, Satomi-san became a chairman in 2019. So before that, Kuriske was the actual chairman of JMOF until then.
で自分はそこの第1回目のスタッフとしていて。
And Satomi-san was one of the establishing staff of the JMOF in its 2012 establishment.
そうで、いつの間にか代表になってました。
And suddenly in 2019 he became the current chairman.
で、もともと、JMOF というのは、クリスケが、Further Confusion のようなイベントを作りたいっていう志を持って始めたイベントです。
So JMOF initially started off by Kuriske, and he was actually attending multiple conventions outside of Japan, which was, there's a lot of multiple furry conventions. And one of the conventions that inspired him was Further Confusion.
Further Confusion, okay.
FC.
Yeah, FC, yeah.
And he just wanted to make that event happen in Japan, and he just gathered up his friends around him, and that was the beginning.
で当時、日本にはコンベンションというイベントは存在しなかったので、 彼と共に、初めて日本にコンベンションという、イベント、コンベンションを作ろうというふうにしました。
So before JMOF actually happened, there were no furry conventions. Well, the convention-sized furry events in Japan. So he wanted to make gather up his friends, and he made the first Japanese furry convention, which was the 2012 JMOF.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Since starting JMOF, have you noticed the differences between conventions worldwide compared to the way you do things, or have you tried to stick to a similar schedule based on what you saw at other conventions like FC?
立ち上げるにあたって、その後々なんか他のイベントに影響を受けて、スケジュールというか構成とかを影響を受けたコンベンションだとかあったりは。
里見自身がすごく強く影響を受けているのはユーロファレンス。
So currently, Satomi-san is running the JMOF, and he's mostly influenced by the convention Eurofurnace. So
okay.
Yeah, JMOF is actually constructed based on Eurofurnace or similar conventions, and it's kind of not different. Might not be the same convention as the initial JMOF that Kurisuke wanted to make, which was influenced more towards further confusion.
Yeah.
で、それはなぜかというと、里見が初めて行った、コンベンションがユーロファーレンスの18、マグデブルグで開催されたユーロファーレンス18が里見にとっての初めてのコンベンションだった。
And the reason why current JMOF is influenced heavily on Eurofurnace is because Satomi-san's first furry convention that he attended was Eurofurnace 18, and that became his benchmark for everything about running the convention.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very good convention to base yourself off of. They're extremely organized. Massive love to all the Eurofurence staff and organizers, because they do good for the whole furry community for sure. So JMOF is held. Has it always been held in Toyohashi? And what is Toyohashi famous for? And is there any special reason as to why the convention is held there?
まず JMOF が豊橋を選んだ理由というのは、日本でコンベンションというスタイル、ある意味ちょっと奇妙なスタイルのイベントを受け入れてくれたっていうのが大きい。ロアジルホテル豊橋です。
ずっと豊橋で最初からずっ
と。最初で実は違う。彦根でやった。
So the first JMOF was not in Toyohashi. It was actually in a different location called Hikomi. But from the second one, it's been held in Toyohashi since the second one. And the reason why Toyohashi is selected is because they were one of the most cooperative city for the furry convention, which was never been done in Japan until JMOF happened. So very weird event that's been taken off, and they were very cooperative as a city, and especially for the Loja Hotel, which is basically the hotel that's the convention is taking place.
Yeah,
it's been held in Toyohashi Hotel since the second one, and we will probably be holding another convention in for the future.
Awesome.
あと豊橋という地がなんで有名かっていうと、あんまり観光地ではないんだけれども、大きな動物園を持ってるっていうのと、あと自動車の輸出、港からの輸出がすごく盛んな町で、それで有名だ。
So Toyohashi is not actually more tourist city. It's more like a business city. Well, it's like a hub city for Nagoya region's business. And it's mostly famous for the export of automobiles that's been made around that region to begin with. And there's also kind of fairly large-scale zoo called Nonhoi Park, which JMOF is partaking charity work every time they hold a convention.
Oh, amazing. That's amazing.
I was just going to ask just for the people on the call who haven't been to Japanese meeting of furries, if we were to come over, what would we expect? What are the highlights of the event?
ハイライト。
ジェムフのハイライト。それってこれまでのジェムフでいいのかな？
いや、ジェムフ来たら。これから。今からジェムフ来たっていうか、今後ジェムフ来たときに特徴として。
見どころか。
見どころですね。
OK。酒だね、酒。
First of all, it's gonna be sake.
というのも、よく日本人はシャイだって言われるけれども、酒を介したコミュニケーションをすると、日本人は全くもってシャイじゃなくなる。
And there's a good reason why we want to emphasize on sake because, well, I think Uncle Kage actually said this on the last stream you guys did, but Japanese people are sort of like shy and don't talk that much when you talk in English, but that is absolutely not true. They are just hiding their true beast within, or should I say, after they get drunk, they will turn like a werewolf and just keep on talking. So, yeah. And it's kind of like a stereotype for Japanese. And once they get drinking, that's going to be the lubricant for communication.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
we all love to drink here too. So
very similar.
So we recommend you guys to bring your drink when you guys come to JMOF.
まあ、あとは、ステージショーみたいなものもすごく力を入れているし、あと、笑いっていうの言えばいいのかな、笑いっていうものを、共感の武器にして、イベントを組み立ててるっていうのは、ちょっと真面目な部分ね。
And also we have to talk on more serious note, but so JMOF actually emphasizing towards the stage shows or stage events. And also, we kind of emphasize on creating a comfort vibe as a condition itself. I don't know how to use what kind of word I should use, but creating a comfort vibe for attendants that can sort of like find their place that they can exist or they can share, kind of like a comfort zone within the convention. And that's one of the parts that we want to emphasize as running the con.
Amazing. Yeah, it's again, we can relate completely to that. It's all about creating a safe space for people to socialize together and meet new people and encourage conversation and socializing. So that's very cool. I keep seeing Nikki in a chat mentioning kimono. For people that don't know what kimono is, what is kimono?
獣とは何って。
めちゃくちゃ難しい質問。
That's gonna be sort of a philosophy kind of right there.
獣はファーリーとすごく似てるけれども、決して同じではない。
So kimono is sort of like a furry in Japanese, but not completely the same word. It's more like a Japanese version of furry or furry culture itself.
Awesome. Okay. Honestly, I didn't know this. I'm just sorry to throw in a curveball. Did you know that, Tam?
I did not know. We're laughing and we're learning today.
Laughing and learning. Have you ever been to London, or do you ever plan to come to London?
ロンドンは、8年前かな ?8 年ぐらい前に大学の友達と一度行ったことがあるよ。
So Satomi-san's he visited London about 8 years ago when he was in university with his friends. And 観光とか。観光。
そう、観光だね、本当に。
So it was for tourism.
Cool. Yeah. Very cool. Do you ever plan on coming back?
もちろん。
Of course, yeah.
ポートラブ&メイソンがすごい好きで、デパートなんだけど、イギリスの有名なデパート、多分フォートラブ&メイソンって言えばわかる。
So he would want to visit Fortnum and Mason
Yes.
そこでしか売ってないレモンカードっていうジャムみたいなのがあるんだけど、そのレモンカードがすごい好きで、あれはもう世界一うまい。
So he's been fell in love with lemon curd they sell.
The lemon curd, amazing. Okay. So
It's like a jam or something. I never been to London. I don't
know. Lemon curd is like it is like a jam, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna get Great British Bake Off on you and start explaining how to make curds now. And get. So I was gonna also follow up on Fortnum and Mason, famous for their food. What other sort of foods do you like from the UK or the West as well?
なんか他に西洋の食べ物で。
フードで言うと、チーズがめちゃくちゃうまいっていうのと、それに合わせて食い物じゃないんだけど、俺ウイスキーめちゃくちゃ好きなんだって。
So in terms of Western food, he's a fan of Western cheese because they are very different from Japanese and they're much superior. And he's also very fond of whiskey.
Very good. Well, you'll have to, if you do come over, maybe also visit Scotland and go to a distillery and have a distillery tour.
スコットランド行ったことあるよって。
He's been in Scotland also.
Very good.
You should try some local cheese we got here. The also known as cheddar gorge cheese or wicky hole cheese, which are made in caves.
そう日本だとチーズは関税ですごく高いから。
So in Japan, there's taxation, very heavy taxation for cheese that is imported in Japan. So there's not much chance we can eat very good cheese.
So when we come to visit, we need to bring lots of lemon curd and lots of cheese.
Just on the plane. I don't think the planes would like that. Suspicious amounts of cheese.
Bring cheese.
And smuggle into your fursuit cheese.
Yeah. Cheesy fursuit.
It wouldn't be out of place.
Well, how about we just ask the circles that?
And you guys gotta bring a lot of licorice also.
Licorice.
Oh.
Gin or any kind of alcohol drink.
Okay.
Well, next time if you do come to London, make sure you do it around a London meet, and then we will make sure we've got cheese. We'll have a table full of cheese, lemon curd, whiskey.
ぜひ行きたいから。
Yeah, we'll be really looking forward for that.
それまでにちょっと英語喋れるようになってくよ。
And Satomi-san will be studying more English.
Good.
We both will be studying more.
What is the most common type of species you see at your convention?
コンベンションで一番見る種族。
すごく主観的にはなるんだけれども、ウルフ、狼、ドッグ、あとドラゴンかな。その3種類ぐらいが一番多いかなっていう印象があるかな。
So it will be kind of a personal opinion from Satomi-san, but I think it's gonna be a wolf, dog, and dragons. The three species is the most common in conditions.
Pretty much the same here. You know, dogs are the greatest. We all know this. Dogs are definitely the best. There's no question or no response to that because dogs simply are the best.
You need speech therapy on how you say wolf. You really need speech therapy on how you say wolf. You know that, don't you?
ブルーのハスキーは日本にもいるよ。
And we also have a blue husky in Japan also.
Okay. Tam Wolf, what? You can ask a question now, buddy.
Okay.
I'm trying to go through my list.
I was going to maybe step away from Japanese meeting of furries and just talk about how your year has been, because 2020 has been probably a year no one will ever really forget. How has it been for you over there in Japan?
今年1年今のところとか振り返ってみてどうでしたか？
ジェームフ以外でも。今年はね、最悪の年でしたね。
It was literally a living nightmare for everyone.
まあ、JMF を、6月に中止にすることを決めたことで、俺はもう胃に穴が開きそうだったと。
So we had to announce the cancellation of JMF 2021 in June. And that literally broke Satomi-san's heart. And that was kind of like the first free convention or free event that takes place in 2021 and that had to be canceled and announced. So it was literally heartbreaking for everyone.
オリンピックもなくなっちゃったしね。日本で言えば。
Yeah, and also some event called Olympics was canceled in Japan this year.
Yeah, that little event. Yeah, that's small. It's sad. That is sad. I did see though, and it was mentioned in the chat earlier that you guys set up a VR chat. Is that right?
VR チャットで VR ジェムを立ち上げたって。いいの？
そう、その通り。まさに、2020年のイベントで、イベントとして VRJM っていうものを、実際に開催したよ。
So yes, we actually did set up a VR JM for, first of all, for 2021's kind of like a event that we can present to the furry community of Japan. For 2021, it's going to be taking place, taking a date, same date as the physical convention was taken.
Yeah.
And also, this VR JMOF was initially started in this year's JMOF, the JMOF 2020, and it was more like a panel or more like a event within the convention to introduce furries, the new technology or some kind of a really big potential to be a new furry genre. And this VR world was actually open to public during the convention of JMOF 2020. So the people that's not in the physical convention was able to log in or in the chat.
Yeah.
So it could be one of the first furry convention that was actually held in virtual reality.
That's so cool because I think it's amazing that it's a very innovative idea, and it's sort of the thing that now everyone's having to do it, but you guys did it during your event. It's such a good idea. I think it's very cool.
I think we are proud about it, and so we also have those staff that contributed to establishing this VR event faster than other countries, and we will be looking forward to expand this experience for the audience in VR JMOF 2021.
So you can have people from all around the world now attend, which makes it even more exciting.
Yes, correct, yeah. And 2021またよりビッグにしてやるんで。
そうだ、今2021のこと言った？
ちょっと今知らない。
What were the biggest changes from the first JMOF until the last in 2020? What changed the most for you all? What did you learn from the beginning to now?
1回目の JMOF から今までの JMOF で一番変わったこととか印象に、なんか比べてみて印象に残っていることとか
まずは、参加者人数と、あと開催期間も違うと、あと、外国人の割合はまず規模として違うよねっていう感じかな。
So the first biggest changes that happened within the 2012 to 2020 JMOF is the attendance and the date which is held, and also the foreign attendance numbers also increased since the first one till the last.
で、中身としては、ユーロファーレンスのような企画を目指してて、そこに意識的に取り入れたのは、パレードとダンスコンペティションとクラブイベントっていうものを、まず、このイベントは揃えなければいけないっていう精神があって入れました。それが実現できたかな。
And in terms of what happened internally for the convention itself is, first of all, we were able to bring in some Eurofurnace essence. That it's going to be a versus parade or versus dancing competition.
Yeah.
Club event.
And club events was introduced during this kind of a long period of JMOS evolution, and we're very successful about it in terms of bringing more and more attendance from around the world.
That's really cool, and I mean that's the beauty of these events, that they do progress and get better. The more you do them, the more experience you have. You see what people want, and yeah, by the sounds of things, you guys are doing a very good job, because we only hear positive things about it.
Just to what you were saying about getting attendees from all around the world, do you get a lot of people like from outside of Japan attending the Japanese meeting of furries?
でJMOF の方、海外の人がその参加してるっていうのは今言ったけれど、どういう感じ、どれくらいの人が参加してたり、どっから来てたりとか。
大体参加者の 10% が海外の人です。
So in JMOF, about 10% of attendants are actually from foreign countries right now.
Wow, yeah.
国別に多いのはやっぱりアジア、特に台湾と、あと中国、韓国に、あと、まあ、アジアと、あとアメリカからの参加者も多いかな。
So most of the foreign attendants are basically from Taiwan or China or Korea, mainly Asian countries.
Yeah.
But also there are attendants that's from America also.
Awesome.
There is a lot of variety of foreign attendants.
And if the people listening that are thinking, I really want to go to this, but they're maybe a little bit worried about the fact that they don't speak Japanese, do you have any advice to them to help them?
話せないけど JMOF に行きたいっていう人に対してアドバイス。
一応、まず形式上で言うと、JMOF はランゲージバリアを打破しようと、英語できるバンディみたいなスタッフを今、確保してるから、わかんないことがあったらスタッフに聞いてくれっていうのがまず一つ。
So first off, we are very we see foreign attendance a very important part of the JMOF event. So we are trying our best to gather more human resources, just like me or the Sasha, the interpreter for Uncle Kage, who was working at JMOF 2020, and also many other staff that can do English support. So to lower the wall of the language barriers.
で、あと、参加者も、英語は少し苦手意識は持ってるけれども、海外の人と交流したいっていう気持ちはすごく強く持ってるから、英語をちょっと優しく喋ってくれば、みんな、交流したいと思って話しかけてくれるよって。あとは酔っ払ってる時を狙うといいよって。
And also not only the staff, but also Japanese furries or Kemonar. We say it in Japanese. The attendants, Japanese attendants, they also, they can't actually don't speak that much. They look like they can't speak, but they actually do speak a lot, and they are really interested in socializing with foreign attendants. So if you try to use a more easier and simple English and talk to it slowly, they will understand and they can communicate with you. Most of the Japanese attendants also, that is. And also try to communicate or talk to them when they're drunk, because there's a really big difference.
Offer sake first.
So we just need to take lots of alcohol, lots of lemon curd, lots of cheese, and get everyone drunk. Yeah. Perfect. This sounds like the best.
Yeah.
But don't get too drunk.
I mean, we're getting close to the end, aren't we, really, Tom?
We are a little bit. I was just keen that we also offer a little bit of time to answer some questions from our lovely audience as well. So if anyone does have any questions, throw them into the chat and we should be able to answer that. And hopefully some of our staff have been looking at the chat and logging some questions. So if there are any, we can start hopefully answering them.
And I mean, you mentioned the Olympics earlier. Obviously, we had the Olympics in London in 2012, and it was an incredible thing. And the city really changed in a big way. Have you noticed the changes where you are for the Olympics? And I mean, is everyone excited to welcome the world?
オリンピック開催が決まって
うん
今どういう雰囲気
うん。街は国を挙げてやっぱそのランゲージバリアを破壊しようとか、そのやっぱ観光客を受け入れようっていう姿勢が国を挙げてやろうっていうのが伝わってくる。
So the country itself was very welcoming for the Olympics to happen initially in 2020, and they were really trying hard to lower the language barriers between Japanese and other languages.
Okay. And we've had a question from Nikki in the chat. Satomi-san, as JMOF grows, I'm just saying JMOF, Japanese meeting of furries. How do you plan for JMOF to adapt to it? How do you plan to adapt to further growth, to more attendees and?
どういう風に対応していくかと
そうだね。基本的にはまず参加者数がホテルが少し頭打ちになっているところがあるから、そこは長期的な目線で何かしらの方法を考えていきたい。
So in terms of what we are thinking about adapting is first the capacity of the hotel. As the JMOF is growing and growing every year, the hotel's capacity is actually near reaching the limit of its capacity. So I think we have to think about some kind of adaptation in the future.
Yeah.
それはも具体的な方法は今は言えないけども、例えば巻き込むホテルを増やすだとか、それとも開催地を変えるだとか、いろんな方法選択肢がある中で、そこはフレキシブルに考えていくつもりだ。
And we can't actually say anything at this point, but we will be thinking about maybe expanding more hotels that can cooperate to this convention or change location or any something else. But we are looking forward to expand the JMOF and also to it as well.
Very cool. Very cool. You heard it here first.
So I was going to ask about 2022 plans. I imagine it's going to be quite the celebration to all be back and all meeting each other again.
2022年の JMF について。2022年は一番でっかいのは、まず4日間開催にするってところ。2021でできなかった。そこは何としても成功させたいと思ってる。
So 2022 JMOF, we are planning to hold the convention for 4 days, which we wanted to do it this year but couldn't do it because of the pandemic happening. So we are very looking forward to do the convention in 4 days, which we never done or any furry ever done in Japan.
あと、内容として言えば、地域の企業や地域とのコミュニケーションはより深めていくし、あと、そうです、深めていく、まず。
And also for the internal kind of like management plan, we are thinking about having more local companies or local authorities cooperating to the convention in the future, especially next 2022 and so on.
Very cool. Do you have regular meets in Japan outside of conventions with are there other fur meets similar to what LondonFurs do?
日本では、小規模のファーミートは突発的に開かれてる。あんまりレギュラーなものは、イベントとしてはない。ファーミートあんまり。
So in Japan, we don't actually have that much fur meets or smaller scale regular events happening in Japan right now.
ただし、仲間内でみんなでよく飲みに行ってる。
But there are a lot of private fur meets or just a gathering of friends.
Yeah.
Everyone's always drinking.
I was about to say, if it hasn't been done yet, maybe like a secret sake fur meet.
あと、
今、酒ミートみたいなことやってんじゃないのみたいな。
実際、東京には、おかみバーっていうバーがあって、それは毎週金曜日に、その近くに住んでる人はよく集まってる。
And it's not actually an event, but there is a bar called Okami Bar. If you translate it in English, it's going to be a wolf bar in Asakusa in Tokyo. And that actually opens up every Friday night only.
Yeah.
And the bartender is actually in a wolf half suit. And a lot of furries go there and just take a drink and chat with the friends. That's something that's held regularly.
I think Akami would love to go there as well, wouldn't you, Akami?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll both turn up.
Yeah, damn right.
We could do a LondonFurs meet at Wolf Bar.
Ooh, yeah. And then
Only wolves though, no dogs.
Whoa, hold on. What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold up.
Wait.
he might pay. He might pay though. We can let him in.
Oh, don't know about that.
Ah, go on. Go on.
So, do you guys have any messages you want to send to LondonFurs in general, just to wrap up things, just to as we wrap up today?
そうだね。まあ、今はコロナのせいで、お互いの国に行くことはできないけれども、我々日本人は、たくさん交流し、ロンドンも含めた海外のファーリーたちと、交流することをまず望んでいるよ。
So due to this extremely hard time the entire world is facing due to this pandemic, we're like restrained from visiting anywhere physically and just like everyone else, Japanese are also craving for interactions or socializing with everyone that is domestic or international as well.
で、ロンドンはロックダウンも経験してるし、日本も今、第3波がやってきて、あんまり、危機的な、いい状況じゃないんだけれども、まあ、ちょっとまずこの困難を乗り越えて、気兼ねなく交流できる日を一緒に目指そう。
And we heard the news about London in second lockdown. We're currently in lockdown also. And also in Japan, the new patients of COVID is kind of like spiking as we days pass recently. And it might seem like this situation is getting worse and worse as we live each day. But we must never forget that we can overcome this difficulty together. And one day there will be a time again we can meet each other in real life and have a really blast.
で、日本には、たくさんファーリーがいるから、日本に来るときは、SNS かなんか、特に Twitter で、声をかけてくれれば、いくらでも紹介するよ。
And in Japan, there is a lot of furries and camelars if you want to use Japanese. So if you ever get a chance to visit Japan in the future, just hit us up on SNS like Twitter or Telegram or anything. And we'll be more than happy to introduce you to all the great places and friends that we have.
Amazing. Beautifully said and worded. And from us all, big love and thank you so much for coming on today to come have a chat with us. It's been an honour to have you on, and we hope you will come back again in the future.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks,
Of course.
We'll be looking forward for it also. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very cool. Take care and look after yourselves.
Oh, you too.
Right, it's been a nice another nice Saturday, hasn't it? Really, it's good to catch up with everyone. I hope that everyone has enjoyed this live section of the meet today. The art jam rooms and the voice chat rooms will open shortly. We're going to wrap up here today. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we hopefully will see you all soon.
Goodbye, internet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Minecraft Meet will be on as well. Don't miss that if you want to join in.
I'll be setting up the Cards Against Humanity room in a second, and I'll be posting the link in the text chat.
どれ